Sit up tall. Go ahead and rock a little bit side to side. Find your sit bones. And then think about drawing up through your center. Think about your rib cage settling over your hips and getting your shoulders over that. So you want your spine to be nice and straight. Feel a breath opening through your collarbone like you're spreading this apart. If it's comfortable, close your eyes or softly focus on the ground in front of you. And then take a big, long, slow, deep inhale, feeling the air across your upper lip as you breathe in through your nose. And then exhale out through your nose or your mouth, whichever feels more natural for you. On your next inhale, maybe you lift your shoulders up a little bit. And then on the exhale, let them drop down. Breathe in, think about your rib cage expanding as your lungs fill up with air. And then on the exhale, think about everything contracting back into the center. One more round of breath. And on your next inhale, reach your arms out to the side, bringing them up overhead, reaching up, letting your fingertips touch. And then on your exhale, turn your palms and press everything back down to the floor. Inhale, reach out and up. Stretch your fingers apart. Feel the webbing between your fingers start to stretch as you bring your arms all the way up. And on your exhale, twist to the right, bringing your left hand to your right knee. Breathe in, lengthen up nice and tall. And then exhale, gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, reach both arms back up to the ceiling. And then exhale, twist to the left, bringing your right hand to your left knee. Lengthen up. Exhale, twist, gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, reach both arms up overhead. Interlace your fingers, bring them behind your head, and then open your heart up, pressing the back of your head into your palms. And then exhale, round forward. Think about your elbows reaching towards each other. Inhale, open up, flexing your spine. And then exhale, round forward. Come back to center. Reach your left arm back up to the sky. Bring your right hand down to the ground. Gaze up at your left fingers and then start to slide your right hand out to the side. Press into the floor with your right hand and drop your left hip bone down a little bit more. Now see if you can feel a stretch along the outside edge of your left rib cage. Maybe you can drag your fingers a little bit further and then come all the way back up. Cartwheel your arms over to the other side. Right arm up to the ceiling and exhale over. Breathe here. And come back up to center. Interlace your fingers again. This time, press your palms away from you as you round your back. And then on your exhale, lift them up to the ceiling. And then round forward. And inhale up. One more time, round forward. Inhale up. Let those arms come all the way down to your sides. Bring your legs out in front of you. Let your legs windshield wiper a little bit side to side. And then we're going to cross our other foot in front. So hopefully you remembered which one. Whichever one feels weird. Whichever way you don't want to do. And then sit nice and tall again. Drop the chin of your chest. Drop your chin to your chest. And think about keeping your shoulders back so you're getting a little bit of stretch in the back of your neck. And now with your chin, draw along the edge of your collarbone so your nose is reaching out past your shoulder. Now tilt your head like you're dumping water out of your left ear. And then lift your head back up to center. Drop your chin to your chest. Draw your collarbone over to the right so your nose is off to your right shoulder. And now tilt your head like you're dumping water out of the right ear. And come back up to center. We'll do that one more time. Chin to chest. Don't hold your breath. Draw over towards the left shoulder. Make sure your shoulders stay relaxed. Gaze out. Tilt your head, dump the water out of your left ear, and then come back up to center. Chin to chest. Draw over. Tilt the water out of your right ear, and bring your head back up. If you need to do a little shoulder roll or neck roll to finish that off, go ahead and do that, and then meet me in your tabletop position. Hands under your shoulders, fingers nice and spread, thumbs reaching towards each other, pointer finger away from each other, and see if you can gaze straight down so the crown of your head to your tailbone is in one long line. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Lift your belly button up to your spine. As you breathe in, drop your belly down, open your chest, and then exhale round, coming into your cat spine. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Come back to neutral. As you press a little bit harder into your left hand, you're going to peel your right arm up to the ceiling. And then exhale, thread the right arm under the left. We're only going to stay here for a moment. And then reach that right arm back up. And then exhale, thread it back under, staying just for a moment. And then reach back up. One more time. This time as you thread through, keep your arm on the ground, keep your ear on the ground. And breathe. Maybe you walk your left arm out in front of you. Maybe you can roll a little bit onto the back edge of your head. If you want, you can reach that left arm up to the ceiling and even take it all the way around your lower back for a half bind. Notice if you started to twist and see if you can pull your left shoulder gently open and breathe. Slowly unwind the left arm, place it back down on the mat, press yourself back up to tabletop. Bump your hips side to side. And then come back to center. With your left arm, peel up and open. And then exhale, thread it through. Reach your arm up and open. And then exhale, thread it through. Reach your arm up and open. And then exhale, thread it through. And stay here. Reach your left arm a little bit further. Roll onto the back edge of your head. Maybe you walk your right fingertips out and away from you. Maybe you reach that right arm up to the ceiling and even all the way around your lower back. One more breath here. And then slowly unwind, press down with that right hand. Bring your left hand back to tabletop and breathe here. Explore rotating your fingers towards your knees, maybe to the outer edges of the mat, rolling around on your wrists. Maybe it feels good to put, well, it never feels good, but maybe it helps you to put the tops of your hands on the mat. But take a few breaths here, stretching out your wrists and your forearms in whatever way might feel good. I know a lot of us just went back to full on computering, if that's a word, computering. All right. Reach your left leg back behind you, your right arm out in front of you. Float them up. So you want your left leg at hip height. Flex your foot so your toes are pointing down to the floor. Reach your right arm out in front of you. You are so strong balancing here. Take a breath. And now on your exhale, bring your knee and elbow to meet. Re-extend. Exhale, knee and elbow meet. Re-extend. As you exhale and bring that knee and elbow to meet, think about drawing your belly button in. Re-extend. Press down with your left hand, knee and elbow meet. And extend one more time. And extend. Keep your left leg lifted as you bring your right hand down. Float your left leg over to the right, tap your toes down, and then lift back up and float over to the left, making a nice rainbow shape. And tap. And float. And tap. Think about keeping your hips square. One more. Keep your toes over to the right. Press down into the ball of your foot. Pull your heel away from you. Gaze over your right shoulder. Feel that big side stretch here in a wonky banana shape. And then slide the left foot back behind you. Bring the knee in. Shift your hips back. Come into a child's pose. Maybe you bring your palms to touch. And then bring your hands up behind your head like a little shark fin. Walk your elbows forward. Feel a nice stretch through your triceps. Sit your hips back a little bit further. Slowly release your hands. Come back to tabletop. Extend that right leg back behind you. Float that left arm up. Find your balance. Nice. Flex your right foot. No higher than hip height. Beautiful, everyone. And then on your exhale, bring your knee and elbow to meet. We're going to do this 5 times. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, contract. Inhale, nice and long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Really working on your balance. One more. And now extend your right leg back. Bring your left hand down and rainbow your foot over to the left. Tap and float it over to the right. Tap it over to the left and to the right. Nice. Good. One more. And now let your foot land on the left. Press into the ball of your right foot. Pull your heel back. Gaze over your left shoulder. Feel that stretch through your waist, through your right side. And then bring your knee back underneath you, coming back into tabletop. Slide your hands forward, one handprint. Tuck your toes and start to peel your hips up, coming into your downward facing dog. Pedal your down dog out. Big, deep knee bends. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head no. So we're going to roll forward one vertebra at a time, coming into our high plank. Hold here for a moment in your high plank. Adjust your hands. Make sure they're under your shoulders. Make sure your legs are straight back behind you. Now we're going to bend our knees and press our hips back towards our heels, coming into like a tuck-toed hovering child's pose. And then slowly lift your hips back up again into downward facing dog. Roll forward back into plank. Bend your knees, shift your hips back. And then peel them up, downward facing dog. We're going to go in the other direction. So bend your knees, bringing your hips back. Shoot forward into your high plank. Lift your hips, downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Shoot forward, high plank. Lift up, downward facing dog. And breathe. Make any adjustments to your down dog that you need to. Think about rotating those upper arm bones in. Float your right leg up behind you. Bend your right knee. Feel your hip open as your knee reaches towards the ceiling. And then make big circles, bringing your knee down towards the floor, out to the side, up behind you. And then switch direction. So maybe you did 1, 2, or 3, it doesn't matter. And now re-extend that right leg back behind you. Draw your right knee into your chest as you come forward into a high plank. See if you can hold here. And now step your right foot up between your hands. Lower your left knee down. Reach your arms out to the side and come all the way up. Breathe here in your 90-90. Check that your front knee is over your front ankle. Think about pressing down through your left shin, right foot. Reach those arms up a little bit higher. And then exhale your hands back down to the mat. Step back to downward facing dog. Breathe here. Float your left leg up behind you. Bend your left knee. Open your hip. Feel your right heel get heavy. And now make circles, bringing your right knee down, out, and up. Keeping that leg bent, maybe a little less bent, up to you. And now switch direction. Keep pressing the mat away from you. Keep your arms strong. Reach the left leg up behind you. Draw the left knee into your chest as you come forward. Hover here. And now step the left foot up between your hands. Lower the right knee down. Reach your arms out and up. Coming into your strong 90-90. Make sure your legs are on railroad tracks. Helping with your balance. Good, everyone. And breathe. Bring your arms back down. Step back to downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Make any adjustments you need to. Float your right leg up behind you. Bend your knee. Open your hip. This time, keep your knee where it is, but can you roll your ankle in one direction and then in the other? Re-extend your right leg behind you. Draw your right knee into your chest. Hold here. And now step the right foot up between your hands. Lower your left knee down. Reach your arms out and up. Back into that 90-90. Take a breath here. And then open to the right. And then come back up to center. Open to the right. Back up to center. Open to the right. Stay here. Now think about your arms being straight with each other, so not forward. It's okay. if they're not, if your left arm isn't straight out in front. Now drop the right hand behind you if you can, and reach that left arm up and over, coming into a little bit of a back bend. Cartwheel your hands down, lift your back knee, step back into downward facing dog. Breathe here. Float your left leg up behind you, bend your left knee, open your hip, twirl your ankle in one direction. And now in the other. And then reach the leg back up behind you, draw the knee into your chest. Step the left foot between your hands, lower your right knee down, come into your 90-90. Find your balance, make sure your feet are hip distance apart. And then exhale, open to the left. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, open to the left. Inhale back up to center. Really engaging your core to help with stability. One more time. And this time, stay open. Now think about your arms being directly away from the sides of your body. So your right arm might be a little bit more diagonal. And now drop the left hand behind you, reach the right arm up and back. Beautiful. Really engaging your core to keep from falling over. And now cartwheel your hands down, lift your right knee, step back to downward facing dog. Breathe here. Gaze forward at your hands and slowly walk your feet, little baby step by little baby step, up to meet your hands, coming into a deep forward fold. Let your head get heavy. Bring your chin to your chest. Reach for opposite elbows. And then if you want, gently sway side to side. Release the grip. As you press down and get heavy through your heels, start to roll up one vertebra at a time. Stacking your knees over your ankles, your hips over your knees, your shoulders over your hips, and then your head nice and centered over all of it. Roll your shoulders back. 1, 2, 3 times. Reach your arms out to the side, overhead. Interlace your fingers, release your pointer finger. Reach your fingertips up, exhale over to the left. Think about getting your ears between your biceps, and then come back up to center. Switch the grip so the other thumb is on top, and bend over to the right. Come back to center. Gaze up at your fingers if that's available. Release the grip and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine, flat back, hands on the floor or your shins or your thighs. And then exhale, plant your hands on the floor. Step your right leg back, step your left leg back. Breathe here. You're strong. And now lower all the way down to the floor, however you need to. Make sure your hands are lined up with your chest. The tops of your feet are on the floor. And then lift your head, neck, shoulders, heart. Baby cobra. Exhale your forehead back down. Press yourself into your tabletop. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Breathe. Float your right leg up behind you. Step your right foot forward. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way out and up. As soon as your fingers touch, exhale and fold right back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left leg back, step your right leg back, strong plank. Now lower all the way down however you want to. Untuck your toes, press the tops of your feet into the mat. Make sure your hands are in line with your chest, pull your elbows back. As your elbows pull back, they lift your head, neck, and heart off the mat, baby cobra. Exhale your forehead back down. Press yourself up into tabletop. Tuck your toes. Glide into downward facing dog. Pedal it out or find stillness, whichever feels right. And now float your left leg up. Step your left foot forward. Step your right foot to meet it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way out and up. And then exhale your arms down by your side. Breathe here. Feel your feet on the ground. Maybe rock back and forth a little bit. Make sure you're standing centered. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your right leg back. Step your left leg back. High plank. Lower both knees as one. Think about being long from your knees to the crown of your head. Hug your elbows in as you lower your chest and chin to the mat. Untuck your toes, lift your heart, baby cobra. Either bring your forehead back down or press into tabletop from here. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Breathe. Float the right leg up behind you. Step the right foot all the way forward. Step the left foot to meet it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way out and up. As soon as your fingers touch, exhale and fold right back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back with the left foot. Step back with the right foot. Hold here. Drop both knees. Hug your elbows into your side as you bend your arms to lower chest and chin. Untuck your toes, lift your heart, baby cobra. From here, make your way into downward facing dog, coming through tabletop. And breathe. Float your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot all the way forward. Step your right foot to meet it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. And then exhale your arms down by your side. And breathe. One more round. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step your legs back to plank, right foot, left foot. Hold here in your plank. Your choice, knees, chest, chin, or if you think you're ready, halfway down push-up. Untuck your toes, baby cobra, or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. One more big long breath. And then float your right leg up behind you. Step your right foot forward. Step your left foot to meet it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way out and up. And then exhale, right back down again. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back to plank, left leg, right leg. Strong plank. Your choice, knees, chest, chin, or if you feel ready, halfway down. Baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Reach those hips up and back. Rotate your upper arm bones. One more long, deep breath. And then float your left leg up behind you to step your left foot forward. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. And exhale your arms down by your side. Take a breath. Maybe you let your eyes close. Maybe you want to roll your shoulders back. Maybe you want to get a glass of water, sip of water. All of that is perfect right now. All right. Bring your feet about hip distance apart. We're going to come into chair pose. So sit back, reaching your arms forward. Now check that you can see your toes and breathe. Bring your hands to heart center, pressing your palms away from each other, and then pressing as evenly as possible through both feet. Stand back up. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, sit back into your chair pose. Make sure you can see your toes if you look down. Bring your hands to heart center. Think about your right elbow making its way over towards your left knee. Doesn't have to get there, just think about it. Working its way there, maybe you bring your right arm down to help you. Maybe you bring your left arm up. And then come back to center and stand up, reach your arms up. Exhale, sit back down. Bring your hands to heart center. Sit your hips back a little bit further, a little bit more uncomfortable. Now think about your left elbow making its way over towards your right knee. Doesn't have to get there. Maybe you extend your left arm to help you. Spread your wings. Think about pulling your left hip back in line. Other hip, Marnie. There you go. And then slowly unwind and stand all the way back up. Arms down by your side. Go ahead and give it a little shake out. All right. Let's build a lovely flow. So come to the top of your mat. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Your choice, knees, chest, chin, chaturanga, skip it all together, whatever you want to do. Meet me in downward facing dog. Nice. Maybe you want to shake your head out a little bit here. Think about your heels getting heavy, pressing into your pointer finger, your thumb. And breathe. Float your right leg up behind you. Draw your right knee into your chest. Squeeze it up a little bit and then step your right foot up between your hands. Reach your arms out and up, coming into your high lunge. Breathe here in high lunge. Gazing straight forward, shoulders relaxed. We're going to straighten our front leg as we bring our arms into goalpost and then re-bend our knee. Straighten the leg, bend the arms. Find that spot on the wall that you can focus on and straighten the leg. Reach your arms up, coming back into this high lunge. Drop your left heel down, rotate yourself into warrior two. So your right knee is bent, your left leg is straight. Maybe you need to move your right foot a little bit so that the heel of your right foot is in line with the center of your left foot. Your arms should be at shoulder height. Gaze out at your right fingertip if that's available. Breathe here. Turn your right palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Big, long side stretch. Come back to warrior two. Bend your right arm, place it on your right thigh, reach your left arm up and over, side angle. Think about turning your right palm up to the ceiling and pulling your elbow back so that you can feel the skin of your right thigh start to rotate open. Drop your right hip a little bit further. Come back up to warrior two. Take a breath here. Cartwheel your hands down. Step back to plank. Go through your version of your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin. Baby cobra. Coming in to a downward facing dog. And breathe. Hips up high, arms long. Float the left leg up behind you. Draw your left knee into your chest. Hover here. Squeeze the knee in a little bit more. Step the left foot forward. Left knee over left ankle. Reach your arms out and up, coming into your high lunge. Find those hips square to the front of your mat. Straighten the left leg. Bend your arms. Reach back up as you come into high lunge. Find that spot to stare at. It's okay. Reach back up. Lengthen the leg, bend the arms. Settle back into your high lunge. Think about your hips being square to the front of your mat. Drop your right heel down as you rotate your torso, coming into warrior two. Adjust your feet if you need to. Bend that front knee. Gaze out over your left fingertips. Relax your shoulders. Turn your left palm up. Exhale back, peaceful warrior. Come back to warrior two. Gazing over those fingertips. Bend your left arm. Bring it out to your left thigh. Right arm up and over. Turn your left palm up to the ceiling. Think about pulling that arm back. Feeling your left leg start to open. Press into the outer edges of your right foot as your arm and your leg create a long line. Come back to warrior two. Gaze over those left fingertips. Take one more breath. And then cartwheel your hands down. Step back to plank. Go through your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin. Baby cobra. Meeting in downward facing dog. Breathe here. Float your right leg up behind you. Bring your right knee into your chest. Squeeze and hold. Hold. And now step your right foot up. Reach your arms out and up, coming into your high lunge. Straighten your front leg. Bend your elbows. Come back into your high lunge. Drop your left heel open into warrior two. Turn your right palm up. Exhale back, peaceful warrior. Now flow all the way into your side angle. Right arm, right leg. Left arm up and over. And then back into your peaceful warrior, staying nice and low in the legs. And back to side angle. One more time, back to peaceful. And back to side angle. Maybe you want to bring your left hand behind you for a half bind. Or if you have a full bind in your practice, you can go ahead and take that. If you're binding, make sure you keep thinking about your heart being open, your right shoulder in line with your right knee. One more breath here. Slowly unwind wherever you are into your warrior two. Straighten that right leg. Oh, that feels so good. Turn your toes to face 116th Street. Bring your hands to your hips. Breathe. As you draw your belly button in, hinge from your hips, keeping a flat back as you bring your chest down towards the floor. When you come to a point where you feel that's far enough, bring your hands down and breathe here. Maybe you want to bend your knees and shift your hips a little bit side to side. And now see if you can fold forward a little bit deeper. Maybe you can walk your hands between your fingers, pressing into the outer edges of your feet. Lift your hips up to the ceiling. One more breath here. And now walk your hands towards your right foot as you come into a low lunge. Peel your right arm up to the sky. Low lunge twist. Bring your right hand down to the floor. Step back to downward facing dog. Breathe here. Pull forward to high plank. Go through your vinyasa, whatever you choose, or skip it all together. And meet me back in downward facing dog. Breathe here. Float your left leg up behind you. Draw your left knee into your chest. Hold it here. Hold. Hold. Step the left foot up between your hands. Reach your arms out and up, coming into your high lunge. Breathe here. Pull your elbows down, straighten your front leg. Rebend into your high lunge. Drop your right foot down, open into warrior two. Gaze out at those left fingertips. Turn your left palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. And now flow through to side angle, left forearm, left thigh, right arm up and over. Back to peaceful warrior, grounding down through your left heel, pressing into the outer edge of your right foot. Back to side angle. One more time, back to peaceful. And now flow to side angle. Pause here. Think about using that upturned arm to pull your left thigh back. Maybe you take your right arm behind you for a half bind. Maybe you want to try a full bind. Think about keeping your heart open to 115th or to the hallway. Breathe, sit a little bit lower. Slowly unwind, come back to warrior two. Straighten your left foot, turn your toes to the hallway. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Open your heart as you pull your knuckles away from you. And then exhale, swan dive forward. Maybe your knuckles reach up to the ceiling. Maybe they reach towards the hallway. Do not force this. It all depends on your shoulder mobility, your shoulder rotation. When you're ready, slowly release that grip and bring your hands down to the floor. Breathe here. Walk both hands over to the left, taking a little bit of a twist. And then walk through center, both hands over to the right. And then come back to center. Think about reaching your hip bones up a little bit higher. Maybe shifting your weight a little bit onto the toes or the balls of your feet. And breathe. Deep, deep, wide leg forward fold. And then slowly walk your way to the front of your mat to come into a low lunge. Plant your right hand down, twist up to the left. Breathe. Bring your left hand down, step back to downward facing dog. Stay here or pull forward to high plank. going through your vinyasa and meeting me back in downward facing dog. Breathe here. Float your right leg up behind you. This time we're going to step our right foot to the outer edge of our right hand. Lower our left knee down. Check that your right foot is in line with your hand. You should be able to press your right knee towards your right bicep. Breathe here. Feel this opening through your right hip. Bring your right hand onto your right inner thigh. Roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. Turn and twist. And now bring the right foot back down to the mat. Bring your right hand behind your head. And then exhale, bring your right elbow towards your left hand. And then open back up. Right elbow towards left hand. Open back up. One more time. And open. You're going to start to walk your right foot over to your left side of the mat to come into pigeon. If pigeon doesn't feel good for you, roll over onto your back for a figure four. Breathe here, nice and tall, proud pigeon. Maybe come onto your fingertips. And then exhale, start to slowly bend forward. Coming down onto your forearms, maybe all the way down, or maybe you stack your hands. Think about your hips loosening and softening. Breathing here. See if you can let go of the tension in your shoulders, the tension in your jaw. And breathe. See if you can extend your left leg a little bit further back behind you. Maybe you can rotate your forehead on the ground or on your hand, massaging your third eye. Take another big breath. Exhale, let it all out. And then start to straighten your arms. Think about making your way back into your downward facing dog. Big, deep knee bends as you shake your hips side to side. So float your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot to the outer edge of your left hand and lower your right knee down. Breathe here, hugging your left knee towards your left bicep. And now bring your left hand to your left inner thigh. Rotate onto the outer edge of your left hip. Maybe gaze over that shoulder. Bring the foot back down to the ground. Bring the left hand behind the ear. Twist open. And then exhale. Bring your left elbow towards your right fingers. And then twist back open. And close. And open. And close. Come back to center. Bring your left hand down. Start to walk your left foot over to the right side of your mat, setting yourself up for pigeon. Extend your right leg back behind you. Open your heart. And then exhale, fold forward. Coming down onto your forearms, or maybe stretching your arms out in front of you. Breathing here, lengthening your spine, and then exhale, softening. Forehead down, letting go of the weight of your head, letting go of the weight of your shoulders. Breathe. See if you can release tension from your face, from your jaw. Maybe you can give a little bit more extension into your right leg, moving it back a little bit further. And now start to slowly come out of this. We're going to roll onto our left hip so that we can swing our legs out in front of us, coming into a nice, tall, seated position. Think about pulling that flesh out from underneath your bum. Sit up nice and tall. Draw that left knee in. You can keep it here, or if you want, you can cross it over your right leg. Hook your right arm around your left knee and then start to rotate your torso. Breathe here. And then slowly come back to the front. Take a little bit of a counter twist in the other direction. And then extend your left leg out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall and see if you can hinge forward, reaching for your ankles or your toes. And then come up to seated. Draw your right knee in. Keep it here or cross it over. Hook your left elbow around your right knee. Swing your right arm back. And breathe. And then slowly unwind, take a counter twist. And then come back to center, extend both legs out in front of you. Slide your feet onto the floor. Reach your arms out. We're going to slow roll down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide your feet onto the floor so you can just tickle the edges of your heels. Feet are hip distance apart. Palms are facing down. We're going to do one back bend, one bridge pose. So start to press down on your feet and curl your tailbone up. Roll your vertebra up one at a time. Think about keeping your legs parallel, lifting your chest to your chin. And then interlace your fingers behind your back, shimmy your shoulders together. Breathe here. Lift your hips up a little bit higher. And then release the grip. Slowly roll down one vertebra at a time, the opposite way that you came into it. Walk your feet to the edge of your yoga mat and let your knees touch. Breathe here. Feel your lower back relax. And now draw your knees into your chest. Maybe make some knee circles in one direction and some circles in the other direction. If you want to take a happy baby or maybe a recline twist or something that we did not get to yet tonight, this is your time to do that. If you're done and ready to move into your Shavasana, you can also do that now. When you're ready, extend your legs away from you. Let your arms come down by your sides. Feel the back of your head, back of your shoulders, your tailbone, your legs get heavy into the mat. Take a breath in, drawing all your energy, and envision all that energy moving to the center of your body. It's very tiny, it's very compacted. You're squeezing it all in. And then let that energy grow and expand and start to encompass your entire torso. Let it spread into your legs and your arms, your toes and your head. And then breathe slowly. I'm going to come around with some lavender oil for a Shavasana adjustment. If you prefer that I do not place my hands on you, place one hand on your stomach and I'll know to respect your space. Take one more deep inhale, squeezing every muscle from your toes to the crown of your head. Getting it all tight, hugging it all in, tensing everything up. And then on your exhale, let it go. Get heavy, relax. Start to lengthen your inhales, lengthen your exhales. Maybe wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Let your head gently rock side to side. Bring some small movements back into your body. When you're ready, reach your arms overhead, big stretch, fingertips to toes. And if you want, hug your knees into your chest, roll to one side. And breathe. Once you've spent a few breaths on your side, you can press yourself back up into a comfortable seated position. And once you're seated, place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Feel your heartbeat. Feel the rise and fall of your lungs. Feel your life, your energy moving around inside of you, keeping you going. Thank yourself for showing up tonight and moving your body and doing this thing just for you. I thank you all for coming. Happy New Year. Namaste.